If you have an ATS compliant resume, and you'd know if you do, especially if you got it done by us, and you still are getting rejected for jobs, especially within the mining industry, it only usually comes down to like 3 different things. One of these is completely out of your control, and the other 2 are 100% in your control. Stop making excuses for your lack of success, and let's get into what these are. You do not meet the minimum criteria for the job. If you're one of these people who are just like, I want this job, like, what do I need for it? The simplest thing that you can do is jump onto Seek, scroll through the job advertisement, have a look at what the criteria is, and then make sure that you actually meet that criteria. Oh my God. Like, seriously, if they ask for a manual driver's license and you don't clearly have listed on your resume that you have a manual driver's license, then you don't meet the minimum criteria for that job. 2 and 2 equals 4, right? So what can you do to resolve that? Go and get what they're asking for. That means you're going to meet the minimum criteria, so your resume can be as kick-ass as possible, but if you don't meet the minimum criteria, you're just going to keep getting filtered out of the applicant tracking system because you don't have what they want. Number 2 is there was a ton of competition, and unfortunately you just didn't make the cut. Keep in mind that when some companies roll out jobs, especially for, let's say, traineeships, they get hundreds, if not thousands and thousands and thousands of applicants for these jobs. So you might have just lucked out. So keep applying and use the squeaky wheel technique to go above and beyond what other candidates are doing instead of sitting there waiting for the rejections. If you don't know what that is, check out my other videos. I'm Alana from WinWin. I've worked in mining, recruitment and career consultation industries now since 2001 and have helped tens of thousands of people to get jobs in the mining industry. Join this Facebook group, do a post, introduce yourself to all of the recruiters on there so you can streamline your way into a job. The last one I find really actually quite interesting because sometimes I'm thinking, what are people actually thinking when they're posting stuff on social media and using their real names? Believe it or not, recruiters have Google as well. And if they Google you and you are slamming the last company that you work for, or you're being an asshole on social media and using your real name, then quite frankly, I wouldn't hire you either. The simple thing that you can do here is have your profiles either locked if you're going to be running your mouth on social media, or don't post stuff which would make you look like a bit of a jerk off.